Cold showers involve deliberately exposing oneself to cold water, often as a daily ritual. In relation to withholding from sex, such as through practices like semen retention or nofpeth, they serve as a metaphor and literal tool for managing sexual frustration. The shock of cold water is thought to redirect focus from urges, training the mind to endure discomfort. This aligns with self-discipline strategies, where small acts of willpower build capacity for larger ones like abstinence. Many who abstain report using cold showers to cool down impulses, turning a physical challenge into a mental victory. Philosophizing self-mastery often link discomfort practices like cold showers to sexual restraint. Stoics, for instance, viewed voluntary hardships as paths to freedom from desires. Seneca, a key Stoic figure, practiced cold plunges to toughen his resolve, seeing them as preparation for life's trials, including controlling appetites. Similarly, Eastern traditions like Buddhism highlight detachment from sensory pleasures, where enduring cold could symbolize renouncing sexual indulgence for spiritual clarity. These ideas suggest cold showers aren't just about hygiene, but about cultivating inner strength to navigate abstinence with less struggle. Studies indicate cold showers might enhance alertness and reduce stress, which could help those abstaining by improving overall well-being. For sexual health, some research points to possible testosterone boosts from cold exposure, potentially aiding libido management, though other findings contradict this. It's worth noting that while these benefits seem promising for self-discipline, they're not a cure. Individual experiences differ, and consulting health professionals is advisable for sustained abstinence practices. In an era where instant gratification dominates, the deliberate choice to withhold from sex, whether for personal, spiritual, or health reasons, represents a profound act of self-discipline. Yet, managing the accompanying urges and frustrations requires tools that extend beyond mere willpower. Enter the cold shower, a simple, accessible practice that has evolved from ancient rituals into a modern emblem of resilience. This essay delves into the philosophy underpinning cold showers as a companion to sexual abstinence, drawing from Stoicism, Eastern thought, and contemporary wellness movements. By voluntarily embracing physical discomfort, individuals can cultivate mental fortitude, transforming abstinence from a burden into a pathway for growth. While scientific evidence offers mixed support, the philosophical value lies in its symbolic and practical role in mastering desires. Stoicism, originating in ancient Greece and Rome, provides the bedrock for understanding cold showers philosophically. Stoics like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius advocated ascesis, rigorous training to align the self with nature and reason. Seneca, a cold water enthusiast, plunged into icy canals on New Year's Day, viewing it as a celebration of endurance rather than punishment. He argued that treating the body rigorously prevents disobedience to the mind, a principle directly applicable to sexual abstinence. In his letters, Seneca emphasized that hardships like cold baths build resilience. Echoing his belief, it is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, but because we do not dare, things are difficult. Epictetus further refines this by distinguishing between what we control, our responses, and what we don't, external desires. Sexual urges, like the initial shock of cold water, are natural but conquerable through practice. By stepping under a cold stream, one rehearses premeditatio malorum, premeditating evils to diminish their power. This mirrors abstinence. Withholding from sex isn't about suppressing desire, but redirecting it, using discomfort to erode the mind's amplification of cravings. Modern Stoic practitioners extend this to daily cold showers, noting they foster coraggio, core virtue, by conquering the dizziness of freedom Kierkegaard described, where anxiety precedes liberation, in the context of withholding from sex. Stoicism posits that indulgence weakens self-control, while restraint strengthens it. Cold showers serve as a microcosm. The body protests, but persistence yields clarity and energy, much like the reported superhuman focus from prolonged abstinence. This philosophy isn't ascetic denial, but harmonious living, where discomfort becomes a teacher. Beyond the West, Eastern philosophies like Buddhism and Taoism offer complementary views. In Buddhism, desire and aversion form a cycle of suffering dukkha. Sexual abstinence, as in monastic celibacy, breaks attachment to sensual pleasures. Cold showers amplify this by confronting aversion, hedon fostering equanimity. Lao Tzu's Tao Te Ching advises handling difficulties while small, suggesting early exposure to cold prevents larger avoidances, like succumbing to sexual impulses in Hinduism and Gandhian thought. Celibacy brahmacharya is a discipline for ethical living, conserving vital energy for higher pursuits. Gandhi saw sexual restraint as training for non-violence, paralleling how cold exposure regulates energies disrupted by urges. Taoism, influenced by Confucianism and Buddhism, views abstinence as harmonizing yin and yang, with cold showers cooling excess fire from desires. These traditions emphasize that withholding isn't repression but redirection, using practices like cold immersion to achieve mindfulness and inner peace. In contemporary contexts, cold showers intersect with movements like nofap, where participants abstain from pornography, masturbation, and sometimes sex to reclaim control. Communities report cold showers as essential for success, disrupting urge cycles by prioritizing temperature regulation over cravings. This builds a determined mind, turning discomfort into habit and extending to life challenges. Walt Whitman, an early wellness influencer, linked cold baths to abstinence in his 1858 essays, advocating them alongside rare steak and self-denial. For manly health, he saw this as countering modern infirmities, promoting robustness through nature's rigors. Today's influencers, like those in X discussions, pair semen retention with cold showers for testosterone spikes and discipline, though evidence is anecdotal. While philosophy provides the framework, science offers cautious validation. Cold exposure activates stress responses, potentially regulating cortisol and enhancing mood, aiding urge management. On testosterone, studies are conflicting. Some suggest increases from cold therapy, improving libido and energy. Others indicate brief decreases. Neuroscientist Andrew Huberman notes, cold plunges impact sex steroids, but effects on abstinence are indirect via resilience. Ultimately, benefits like alertness and mental toughness support philosophical claims. Though individual results vary, the philosophy of cold showers in sexual abstinence is about transcendence, turning discomfort into empowerment. From Stoic baths to modern nofap rituals, it teaches that withholding isn't deprivation but liberation. By integrating these practices, one achieves not just control over desires, but a deeper harmony with self and world. As Epictetus might say, true freedom lies in mastering what we can, our responses to the chill and the fire within.